When we first moved here, Toronto was really not a very vibrant restaurant city. There wasn't a culture of people who dined out. I think it was more of a coffee house crowd, and slowly the city grew, and I think varieties of communities started to come here and realized you could eat out. They loved the sense that they could have fish and calamari and octopus and clams and mussels, but it was an ethnic community that came. Canada was not, we're not on the sea. This is totally foreign food. This is not something that came natural to them to eat. So I think it was almost, our mission has always been to introduce people to eating seafood, because squid and octopus were considered really nasty sort of creatures that who would eat that.
My name is Spralja.
And I'm Shirley Spralja, and we are here at Joso's restaurant, which we have had for 38 years, and it is seafood staple here in Toronto. I think when stars were coming here with their agents, publicists, whomever, or making a film here, they felt very much at home here because Joso was very relaxed, and Leo, they would just sit and chat, and they would be here stationed for 3 months making a movie. They weren't running home to go sit alone. They enjoyed the company of being here. It was a bit of a Hollywood North Toronto became.
Yeah. So back in the 60s, when my father came over from the former Yugoslavia, now Croatia, he was a trained opera singer. And when he came over, he started to sing just as a sort of a entertainment for whoever was at the coffee shops, right?
So when we opened here, he would sing at the end of the night, because in Croatia and the Dalmatian coast, that's what you did after dinner. You finished dinner, you start singing.
His career was a singer with Malka, and I
traveled Carnegie Hall, they sang on the Johnny Carson show. And I think because he was an entertainer and a performer, I think stars felt comfortable here because they knew the entertainer.
Not only that, but
these people
during his entertaining, he sang with some of the greatest people. He sang with Harry Belafonte, he sang with Nana Muscuri, he sang with Jose Feliciano. So these people attracted many other people in the business. That's how he got to know them.
And I think that's what makes people in general comfortable here. It's a very warm, hospitable environment. They're like coming home here. So whether it's a theater person or a movie star, they're comfortable here, or regular city folk.
As you can see, it's a house that was renovated into a restaurant on both floors, on the main floor and this floor. There's a studio upstairs too, which used to be my father's studio, and he used to make all this art that you see around here as the toilet flushes. Whatever you see up on this floor, with a few exceptions, was made physically by hand and photographed by my father.
He and his wife and his daughter and son, Leo, created this restaurant, and originally it was a cafe on Yorkville, and it was a beatnik period of time. It was a period of gentrification there, and it was closing. We had to find a new location. We came here to Davenport, and she said, let's not do a coffee house anymore, we're going to do a restaurant.
So our staple here is calamari, fried calamari, grilled calamari.
I think we were the original people to serve calamari, and I still think it's the best calamari in the city. But in any case, she brought her menu that she was accustomed to having on the Dalmatian coast to Toronto, and I think it really attracted an ethnic community from all over the world, and we've grown from there. we
you
want to
gotta
keep
stay-
vibrant, like restaurants and wineries. They just get better with time and they go on for generations and generations. And so hiring young people who are passionate about the restaurant business, passionate about serving what we're serving in the way that we're serving it is important. And Drake mentioning it in his music is obviously a world audience.
Eating like I'm seated at Swiss TOTO and Josos.
And that's been great for us.
And the most important, consistency.
Right.
If
Over
you're
the
not
years.
consistent, shut the doors down.